Hello, sir. I see that you are smoking cigarette. Did you know that it is very bad for your health? Also, this is bad for your health.
Drink your blood. I drink your blood. My name is Sucky.
Hello, my name is Dexter, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade. Bloodlines, I think. And we are going to start this game. It's a game about vampires, and I just downloaded the patch for it, because apparently the game does not function well without the unofficial patch. So that's the second patch I've downloaded. The first one I downloaded was for Fallout New Vegas, because that game is also quite bugged, and yeah, I actually wanted to do a Let's Play in Fallout New Vegas where I do a low intelligence run, so I want to do that too. Now that I think about that, yeah, because I wanted to do that, but it would require a lot of editing. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section if you wanna watch a low intelligence run of Fallout New Vegas, because I want to do that, but it's going to take some work, so we'll see how that works out in the end. But we're going to start this new game, Vampire the Masquerade. I've never played this. It is totally blind, and it's an RPG, and I'm excited to start it. So let's just jump into the game. Here we go. The world of darkness, a place where immortal monsters pull the strings of humanity, and don't give you enough time to read either. A new game starts with creating a new character. Would you like to answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to play and allow the game to create your character? Or go and set everything yourself? Well, this sounds more fun, honestly. Would you like your character to be male or female? I don't tend to either one of them. Sometimes I play as male, sometimes I play as female. I'm feeling male today, so let's do male. If you're in a convenience store, looking through the beer freezer, when all of a sudden a man walks in and pulls a gun on the cashier, do you sneak up behind him, disarm him, and proceed to boot himself this? Quietly make your way to the bathroom and lock yourself in. I mean, those places are insured. Why do I care about this criminal? I'm just gonna go ignore it. I mean, unless the cashier's in danger, really. But like, just give him the money, and you're insured for the money. So the end, like, happens. Then call the police. No point in risking your life for the money of like a convenience store corporation or anything. As if I'm gonna risk my life for that. A bouncer at the opening of an exclusive nightclub won't let you inside to party with all the beautiful people. I'm one of the beautiful people. What? Convince him that you work for that director, you know, and you'll bring him with you next time. Oh, the director of a movie. This music really loud. Hide out by the back exit, wait for someone to leave, and then slip it undetected. Everyone's got their price, and it's worth it to get to know the kind of people inside. We either lie, we sneaky, or we bribe. So this game's really setting us into like some false dichotomies. Or like, these are the three things that you can do, nothing else. I don't really want to go to a nightclub, but whatever. Being a night person, you watch a lot of late night TV movies. What is this, the early 2000s? We have a demand on the internet now. 3 movies are on, which one do you watch? As if. Although, I was alive back then and I did have insomnia and watched late night movies that were terrible. Fist of the Monkey King, a what is a wire fu film? Where the Wu beats 20 armed men with his bare hands. Japanese film, Sword of the Bushi, where a lone samurai cuts a path through a gang of Yakuza. Let's take a sip of that and think about this. Sergeant Murderstein, the cop that doesn't play by the rules and takes on the drug cartel that kidnapped his daughter with only his trusty 44 to back him up. Yeah, that one. Give me the modern bad cop. All right, you're stuck in high traffic after a concert, and the guy behind you is laying on the horn. Your friends in the car are urging you to park the car and help them stick dude's horn somewhere uncomfortable to you. Get out, pull the guy out of the car, and put him in the hospital. Talk your friends down. You don't need a lawsuit or jail time. I mean, yeah, and like, what's the point? Honestly, there's no point. What am I? The fear of looking weak in front of some random stranger? Like, come on, I'm not that impressionable to like making people think I'm super strong. Like, who cares? You're outbid at an auction for a macabre piece of art that you just must have. What is my life? I'm at auctions, I'm getting guys honking at me, I'm up all night. You know the collector... I'm a vampire. You know the collector of one, and you've even been to his house. Do you get a few drinks and persuade him to sell it to you? Wait until he leaves, find a spare key, and make it look like a robbery. Write an unflattering critique on the artist, get it published, and just wait for your friend to unload it. Yeah, let's do that. None of these really call out to me. The new neighbor is gorgeous, and you want to see a lot more of him. Do you turn out the lights, put on dark clothing, and mount the video camera on a tripod and wait for the show to... What? Oh, I'm a peeping Tom. Don't put that out of context. A romantic dinner, soft music, and some mood lighting. Nature will take its course. I wouldn't want to get involved with a neighbor, but whatever. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? It may be cruel for you, but for me it's hilarious. Because the world bends to my will. I just haven't died yet. So, because maybe cruel. It's not hilarious. The world's terrible. And the world bends to my will? Not really. Sure, but the bends to my will. Alright. You have been embraced by the Ventru clan. The Ventrus are nobles of the undead, represented by the power brokers and executives of various Fortune 500 companies. Ventru are known to be arrogant and quite capable of dominating conversations, but can also be charismatic leaders of the undead. Okay. Your vampire's attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered into the character sheet, which is what you will see next. After your tour of the character sheet, you may make changes to the character or simply play it as is. So, this is probably terrible. What I've been given. I don't really know the game, so I don't really know what that's the problem with any new RPGs. Is like, I don't really know what's super helpful because I don't know what's going on. So it's like making these choices without any context for understanding how it's actually going to play out in the game. Okay, so here are my attributes and abilities, which feats are derived from. Okay, attributes are your inherent character traits and are broken into 3 categories: physical, social, and mental. Okay, physical, social, and mental. Abilities are things that you learn, and you need these traits in your physical and mental. Okay, so attributes are under the categories: physical, social, mental, and abilities are things that you get from your attributes in your categories, and they're broken into 3 categories: talents, skills, and knowledge. So is talents physical, skills, so no, not really, they don't really match. Alright. Members of the aristocratic Ventru clan are the leaders of vampire society, and so your strongest attribute is social, in which you have 3 points you can spend. You also have 2 points to spend in mental and 1 point in physical, your weakest attribute. Okay, 2 points in mental, 1 in physical. As for abilities, being Ventru gives you advantage in your cultivated knowledges, and therefore you will have 4 points to spend in knowledge. You have only average abilities and talents, and are weak in skills. Okay, I don't totally understand all of that, but let's just keep on going. Eventually I'll get it. Feats are the things that are at the end of your legs. Haha, I am so funny. The actions you perform in the game. Okay. Yeah, the actions that you perform in the game. Feats are derived from adding an attribute and an ability. An example would be the feat of lockpicking, which is derived from the attribute of dexterity and the ability of security. Okay, so you need attributes and abilities to perform feats. Cool. Hovering your mouse pointer over a feat will highlight the attribute. Well, this all makes sense when we get into it. Let's do some learning by doing. Ventru see themselves as nobles in the classic sense of the word, fighting to uphold the station of those below them. When another vampire requires aid, the Ventru can provide it for a price. Their disciplines are dominate, mind control, fortitude, vampiric toughness, and presence, vampiric charisma. This is your humanity. 7 is the norm. 10 is saintly. Okay, and the lower you go, the closer to the beast you become. Also, the lower your humanity, the greater your chances of frenzying. When a vampire goes into frenzy, he loses all control and attack anything and all things around him. However, as you gain experience, you can spend experience points to increase your humanity. So I want to bounce my humanity so that I don't lose control. Okay, this is where your masquerade violations are displayed. What? The Masquerade is a code by which many vampires unlive. Ha! Anytime a vampire is seen doing a supernatural act by a mortal, it is considered a Masquerade violation. Okay. So we're masquerading as people with humanity, but we also have humanity, and you want to keep your masquerades up. Because if you commit 5 masquerade violations, you will be dealt with harshly. So I want to hide my vampirism. This is where all the information on the things you are hovering over is displayed. Oh, I didn't look at that enough. Oops. The auto level on-off button is a toggle button that allows you whether you want the computer to allocate the experience points to you. Or they'd probably bounce me weird. I don't really know. If somebody does watch the Let's Play, I'm gonna do this one a bit slowly. So if you're watching this, a little help would be appreciated if you know the game. The reset stats button is another toggle that allows you to clear out your point allocations so you can start over. Oh, it has one of those. I love those in games where you're not caught in. Oh, that's amazing. But usually it costs something. Return them to their last settings. Clear out your point allocations so you can start. Do I start over all of my stats, or what am I understanding? Because I know they did that in Borderlands 2, and I loved it because you could change depending on what you wanted to do. You could clear out everything and reallocate your points to any tree you wanted. The cancel buttons allow you to return your last point in the game without changing your character sheet. Once you are satisfied with your character settings, click on the accept button to play the game. Okay. Experience points to earn. The reset stats button is another top. Okay. All right. I have some points to attribute from what I understand. No, they already did it all. I thought they... Oh, no, it was telling me... okay, it's telling me that as a member of a certain clan, that determines your points for each of the attributes and abilities and everything in these physical, mental... So whatever that is. And it's been pre-allocated. Okay, so I'm just going to go with that, and it looks balanced for the moment, and then we'll find out my playstyle and start to fit into there. But for the moment, it's probably good to have a little bit of a balance as I try and understand the game. So let's just turn auto level on. No, I don't want that on. Okay, so I'm going to accept. You have not named your character yet. Please name your character. Oh, here we go. Here's a name. What's a good name? Let's see now. What's a good vampiric name? My name is Sucky. Sucky. Blutstein. Alright, the adventures of Sucky Blutstein begin. Accept. What just happened? I don't know if you heard the Windows thing. Alright, to embrace the act of transforming a mortal into a vampire. Alright, and the adventures of Sucky Blutstein begin. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Little bit of a problem, but I recreated the character because the game crashed because I didn't put in the thing right. But whatever, I fixed it. Yeah, anyway. So let's just continue with the story. I recreated Sucky Blutstein, member of the Venture Clan. And we're going to continue on with the story. Let's go!
I want to show you something.
You want to show me something? What is that? A vagina? I thought you were trans. I can't. What is there in... What's for me? Okay, the time's passing. I'm pretty sure she turned me into a vampire. Hey, it's me. Hello. It's me. What's going on? Oh, hi. That's cool. Ow!
Good evening.
Well, at least they knocked first. Hi.
My fellow kindred. My apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken.
Well, I can't hear you on the radio
As
very
Prince,
far away.
I am within my rights to
But
grant or
sitting right
deny
next to
the
me.
kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Okay, yeah, but whoa! Where the hell did you take that out from? Oh, no head for you anymore.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny.
Hi.
Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey.
My name's Sucky.
Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
They killed my mama. What would Sucky do without his mama? Whoa, that was weird. It's a weird thing to say. Sometimes things come out of my mouth and I'm like, I didn't know that was in my brain.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see,
No problem.
there is a
Lost the law.
strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to
My slack
if we
jaw.
wish to survive.
The...
When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior.
I'm a model.
What I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your
I know how to wear clothes and walk.
This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Evening? It's gotta be like midnight. Over after midnight. I'm like, all the stuff that just... Okay, so anyway, here we are in the game. Sucky Bluchstein begins his thing. He looks a bit daft. I don't know if he's, let's just say, I don't want to make fun of mentally challenged people because there's nothing to make fun of like that. It's not good to be stupid, but, there's a difference between being like having natural intelligence and being stupid and being curious and being incurious. So, I mean, whether or not, like, it doesn't really matter, like, your mental capabilities as much as, like, whether you're curious and you want to learn new things. Like, that's what really matters, not, like, whether you have, like, some sort of biological predisposition towards learning or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I kind of put my foot in my mouth. Wasn't really ready to talk about that. I just felt a little bit weird because I don't really want to, like, come off as somebody who's making fun of people who, were born with mental challenges or anything. So that's not what I, whatever. Let's just use the toggle to Z to switch between first and third person views. Left click to continue. What Hello? Whoa, okay. I just blood buffed myself. Alright, I want to be, yeah, there we go. What are we laughing at?
Man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Yeah, sure. How does a vampire say, how does a vampire thank people? Do they say, fang you? Or, thanks for coming. I'll be here all night, and then I have to hide during the day. Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide, and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
That's a lot of time off the ground. That's like almost your entire body, dude. Okay, I could use the help. I don't have much time. Just give me the basics. What happened in there? I don't need anyone's help. I'm out of here. Okay, I could use the help. I said, okay, I could use the help.
Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what? Orange juice.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Okay, what do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I do?
Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Well, he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright, I won't kill him. I'll just drink a lot of his blood. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampire powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Alright. Can I get back into first person mode? First person. How do I get back into the first person? I was in first person, I thought. Okay, I gotta learn the controls here. Switch to first person, fire, feed, sneak, mean, beep, beep, beep. I saw how to, oh, there it is. Wham, there we go. First person. Alright, so here we go. Vampire Masquerade. Some poor son of a bitch can't find his car. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed button. Default F when you are enclosed. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Alright, so that's feed. Alright, got it. Once you've begun feeding on your victim, you'll see this bar up here. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed to stop feeding again. Alright. Hello, sir. I see that you are smoking cigarette. Did you know that this is very bad for your health? Also, this is bad for your health.
Drink your blood, blah, blah, blah. I drink your blood. My name is Sucky.
Alright, thanks for the blood, dude. See you later. I did it. I drank his blood. Now what? Do I go to Santa Monica?
Yeah.
You don't have to be creepy about it.
I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
You're creeping me out. And I thought I was creepy. Great. When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color of my cape?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better.
Okay.
All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Oh, so I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Oh, I got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this?
Sounds like a war.
Look, you get inside and get upstairs. Beat up the bed.
Alright, you go have fun with the ruckus. I'm gonna leave the ruckus behind. At the bottom of the screen is the use icon. It appears when you're able to use things. Okay, yeah, it's context sensitive. Okay, got it. And it should be that. I don't. Okay. I feel drunk. I need to increase the low sensitivity. I'll do that in between episodes. So let's just go ahead, press the jump key, default space, jump on the boxes against the wall, and get up to the walkway above. Alright, hang on. That's not jump. That's this. There's jump. Whoop. 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 Ooh. What is that? Your feats are combinations of various abilities and attributes. The higher your feats scores, the better you are at activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. Okay, so inspection is the feat. For example, the lockpick and the crate. Okay, so I have inspection, which is a feat because I have high perception investigation because I'm from the clan Virtue or whatever, or part of it now. You can find feats listed. Yeah, okay, got it. You can pick up certain objects, blah, blah, blah. I don't really need to know all that. Pick it up. I really need to do something with this sloppy, like, yeah. I'll do that between episodes, though. Oh, hey. Wait a second. Anyway, we're going to deal with this guy probably in the next episode of Vampire the Masquerade. And we'll find out what the ruckus is. My blood pool, is it sinking? No, it's just bubbling. I got bubbling blood pool. I got blood buff. I suck all the blood. I'm Sucky Bluestein. Nice to meet you. We'll see you in the next episode of this game, Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. Bye.